today I'm going to be changing the speakers of the Evo with those which are from a different lens, are actually a regular one, but these are Rockford Fosgate, so they apparently should be sounding much better. I'm gonna change those on the mirrors, the both 4 seats, and I'm not gonna be adding the subwoofer because actually, as you know, the space is not much, and I really am not that big a fan of like music, but I've heard that those are like much better than the regular speakers, so I decided to at least change those. So I'm gonna show you how to do that, and I'm gonna do a weight measurement to show you if those are that much heavier than the other ones, if you're concerned about that. And yeah, let's get into it. So I'll start with the rear door on the driver's side. So to remove a door, any door actually, you have 3 screws. One is here next to the door handle. You just remove these plastic clips and you'll see it. The other one is here. Remove this plastic clip and you'll see it. And the other one is right here. So I'll remove those and I'll come back. Now the 3 bolts are off, and I'm gonna start unclipping. So there are a few plastic clips that are holding the plastic trim. So I'm gonna start from here. I'm just gonna pull this and work my way down there. If you have some of those, I have such tools, and I will be using them at some point because those clips are like a bit tough to remove, so I might be using those at times. So if you have them, use them. As you can see, I have my tool pushed into the plastic clip, so I only need to press it against the door and it pops right off. But I can't do that while recording because I need to hold the door with the other hand. After that, as you can see, the trim is fully off. You need to just remove this for the door handle and this for the controls, but you can actually avoid doing that. You can just hold it with one hand and replace the speaker, but I'm gonna remove it anyway, so I want because I want to soundproof the door too. But if you just want to change the speaker, you can skip removing those 2 cables. Okay, so to remove the speaker, first you can do this before or after, I don't know, whatever, it's up to you, but you can remove the cable like that, and then to remove it, just twist it on the left and pull. You can see it will come off. Okay. Whoa, that's a light. Wow, that's very light. Okay, the other one should sound much better. I mean, that's wow. Okay, so the standard rear left speaker weighs 420 grams, let's say, and the Rockford Fosgate left rear speaker weighs 725. So that's 300 grams on top, which if the others are also 300 more, we'll be adding an extra 1 kilogram to the car. But I mean, I don't feel really good for adding weight to the car, but if it sounds as good as people say, it will be worth it. And if you're interested about the soundproofing, here's how the door looks. I'm gonna add some felt material on top of that plastic plate, so that when it touches the metal on the door, it doesn't make any sounds. So it's actually not metal, but this nylon thing, and you can just hear it. You can see the annoying sound that it makes. So I'm gonna add some felt just to push it and avoid making any contact while driving. And I was considering removing this altogether, but this is, I think, is added for moisture related issues, so it's probably better to keep it there. Okay, so here's what I did to improve the squeaks or reduce them as little as possible, hopefully none. So yeah, I added this felt material. I haven't glued it, I just stuck it here. Maybe in the future if something comes out, I'll glue it. And I replaced all the plastic clips with brand new ones from such set that I bought from AliExpress. So you can get that if you're interested. But I mean, the old clip should work, but since I'm here, might as well replace them. Okay, first door fully assembled. It's much quieter as well. I tested the speaker works, the button works. Oh, that's not cool. I gotta fix that. Anyway, I'll move to the other door. I won't record that. Then I'll move to the front doors, and finally we'll replace the tweeters over there. Now for the front door, pretty much the same as the back door, but different position of the bolts. We have one here to the door handle, and the other one is right here. So remove those 3 bolts, unclip the plastics, and the mechanism for changing the speaker should be the same. If it's not the same, I'll let you know. Forgot that. Yeah, you remove the screws, but before you start unclipping, you need to remove the tweeters, and those are pretty easily removed. There are a few clips down here, so you can kind of push them towards you and up a bit, and they will pop right off. And you can just go ahead and change them too, because we will have the Rockford Fosgate tweeters. So the old tweeter weighs in 100 grams, and the new one weighs in 120, so that's 20 grams heavier. For the front speakers, as you can see, this one is for 20, like the back one, but the front one, the new one, the Rockford Fosgate, is actually 835, so yeah, that's even more weight added. So 400 grams on the front and 3 on the back, so this makes 600 for the back and 800 for the front, which is 1.4 kilograms. And then this, you can say it's the total added weight is gonna be around 1.5 kilograms. So it's been a few days since I installed the speakers. I've been using them, playing around with them, and I can finally give you a proper review. So before I do that, I want to let you know that I went back to the stock tweeters here, and the reason why I did this is there are actually 2 reasons. The first one is that the small clips on the other one were broken, so it was like staying a bit off, which is not that big of an issue because I could have used this plastic with the other speaker inside, but I still didn't want to do that because the other speakers sounded a bit too loud. I mean, I guess it would be fine if there was a like subwoofer on the back, but there isn't, and it happens so that the music is just too, I mean, it's like someone is talking to you, you don't hear the music. So I decided to go back to the stock ones. I think they are a better option for my setup where I don't have the subwoofer on the back. Other than that, the sound is quite a lot better. I was just playing around with the equalizer and making sure, I mean, I was just trying to compensate that the subwoofer is missing, because initially the bass was very like missing, so it didn't sound right. After I changed the tweeters, it started sounding a little bit better. It wasn't that like squeaky voice coming into my ear, but there was still no bass, so I just played around with the equalizer, increased the levels where the bass is present, and I gotta say now it sounds much better. So overall, is it worth it to upgrade your speakers, assuming that you're gonna gain 1.5 kilograms of weight? I would say yes. If you're like me, I drive this car every day. I listen to music, so yeah, that's a upgrade worth making. And if you're like into music, I would say get the subwoofer as well, because you'll probably enjoy it even more. And yeah, with that being said, thank you for watching. Hopefully there was something helpful for you, and I'll see you next time.